Good evening. The old man here. It's November 4th, 2024, the evening before the election. Getting up early, going into work tomorrow morning, right just before work. My voting place is right behind my shop. I'll be waiting for the doors to open. I can sit in my parking lot and watch them. As soon as the doors open, I'm going to head over and get the voting underway. Consensus of most of the guys I watch, they're different channels I've been watching for years. Consensus seems to be no matter what, which way this election goes, gonna be pretty much of a shit show after this. We'll see how it goes. A few guys talking about metals going up, gold and silver. True. I think right after the election, we're going to probably see the central bank or the Fed lower interest rates again. Wouldn't doubt if it's 50 points. That's really going to spark things. Basically, it's going to be a melt up. We're going to probably see stock market go up, gold and silver go up, and until it don't. And that's when everybody's going to get one hell of an awakening. We now need to be working on, actually should have been working on a long time ago, but now's a good time as any to start. Again, I'd mentioned yesterday, started a diet about a month ago. It's called a carnivore diet. It seems to be making a lot of difference. I've been losing some weight, although I'm not stepping on the scale at all. I'm not really concerned about weight. Yeah, it needs to come off, but I'm thinking more just about general health. My knees are better, my ankles are better, my hips are better. I can do more without running out of breath, a lot more than before without running out of breath. So it does really seem to be making a big difference. But we're going to need to be healthier through this next 10 years. I think it's going to be the big suck for about 10 years, I'm afraid. We're going to have to be healthy mentally, physically, and spiritually. Not only that, I don't think most people understand that the dollar is failing. I really don't. We need to be looking at that too. You're going to see more inflation. They're talking, the guys in the know are talking about a second and even a third wave of inflation. This last time around, they were saying it really wasn't that bad, whatever, 9%, bullshit. That was 20%. In over the last 3 years, there's certain things, not everything, but certain things, especially food and gas has gone up, and that's huge. And it's gone up by 30+%, depends on what you eat. I don't know. It's not going to be pretty, that's for damn sure. And not very many people out there is going to get a 30-40% raise, and we've already been through a 30% inflation. We're going to see another 30-40% inflation. I also don't believe it's going to be too long from now. We'll see the stock market's going to crest after they make a few more interest rate cuts, but also not too long after that, you're going to see the stock market take a pretty good shit, probably 30-35%. It just doesn't look good. Berkshire Hathaway, they've been holding off. They've been selling stocks over the last 3-4 years. Haven't been buying any. They haven't bought anything in the last quarter, which means he's holding back. He's sitting on short-term treasury bonds or treasury bills, whatever you want to call them. He's getting a larger and larger cash position. I think most guys are going to they'll pull back out of the stock market, and a lot of big money has already been pulling out of the stock market. I think they're going to sit back you know, a lot of the big boys, they know what's going on. You're going to watch the 30% dip, but then a lot of people are going to jump in going, oh shit, buy the dip, buy the dip. And then they're going to sit there and watch you do another 30% dip. And then, you know, the ones that still got some money, they're going to jump in and they're going to see another 30% dip. I think this time around, we got a worldwide, and I don't think it's going to be a recession. I think you're going to see a worldwide depression. Most people are not ready for this physically, mentally, or spiritually. It's going to be a shit show. Almost guaranteed shit show. People are acting really weird now. I can't imagine what it's going to be like once the shit hits the fan. You know, going back to gold and silver, you know, I talked about it some yesterday. Again, a lot of people, you know, thinking, well, it's going to the moon, it's going to the moon. No, not necessarily. It's going to hold its own, no doubt. It may even take a dip after the stock market starts to take a shit. But at the end of the day, in gold and silver, you got value. In the fiat dollar, you got nothing. You didn't even get good toilet paper. You know, toilet paper's got a purpose. The dollar, when they're done, it won't have a purpose at all. They'll be wallpapering walls with it, or starting fires with it. It'll be totally useless. The country or the world, actually the world, not just this country, but the world it's in for a big shit show. Expect more turmoil to cover up their bullshit shenanigans. I think you're going to see more turmoil in the world. You might see a lot more turmoil here in the country. I think if Trump gets in, he's going to curtail that not only world bullshit, but anything going on in the country as well. You got to put your foot down. You got to be tough. That's the only way things are going to get done. Obviously, you know, during the last administration, they were real soft on it, and it didn't go well, right? So we'll see. Good being here tonight. I like talking about this. Get some things straight in my brain as well. You know, there's so much to think about. Sometimes it's just good to talk about it out loud. Again, just want to cover this again as this channel grows. There's going to be haters in the comments. Well, again, just cut them some slack. Give them a heart on their comments and let them know, hey, we're here. They'll come around. All right, guys. Have a good one. Good night.